Alright everyone, welcome back to Hangout Mode.
Woo!
You're ready for the present? This is...
a white guitar.
Nice. Ooh. Can I wear it? Oh, I can, but I can only wear that or the crown. What do you think?
The crown's better.
Yeah. Okay, so this is... this is sad. This is gonna be our last episode of Katamari. Not of Hangout Mode. Not because it's the last level, but we've come to a point where we're like, you know what? It's time to move on.
Yeah.
This is the girlfriend that we realized, you know, it's time to really move on in life because this isn't really where we want to be.
Fun while it lasted, but
yeah,
it's gotta end.
No, it's been fun. I love this game, and I'm sad to see that, you know, it's going, and maybe some other time will come. It's just we've gotten to a point where, like,
30 meters.
The game is so, there's, you know, like, we're so,
we're
so big.
One level lasts, like...
yeah. Whole episode and it's so big.
Yeah.
Making this thing.
Rolling stuff up.
Yeah. So,
it's a monster apple, not just a regular apple. Big pear. That looks like an apple, just a green apple.
Yeah, and we're supposed to get to 30 meters now, which is way bigger than we were before. And so, yeah, it's been fun though. Yeah. Our journey here, our first episode was, you know, Katamari.
Yeah.
And our last episodes of ever is Katamari. Actually, no.
What? No.
It's more sentimental than that. Our first episode of Katamari was Katamari.
And our last episode of Katamari
was Katamari.
Yeah.
Sad, isn't it? It's really come full circle here on the show. Yellow squash.
It looks like a pumpkin.
Yeah, I think it's a pumpkin. I don't think squash actually look like that.
And that's orange, not yellow.
They need to get their eyes checked. It's racist, Parker.
What?
Yeah, racist. It's games made by Japanese people. Point out their color. I don't see color.
Oh no! So
for my rose color.
Speaking of like color and whatever, and then later on, Asians, people colors, and stuff, which is
people
cool.
Color.
No, not people color.
No.
So there's a game that is very, very popular that is also known as Cancer, but League of Legends.
Yes.
So yeah, very popular MMO.
I think I said on the episode that, or one of the episodes, that I'm actually planning on playing a bit of it because you and Johnny do.
Yeah. So anyways, one of the new champions. So you know they come out with different champions. The game's free to play and everything.
Yeah.
But like you can buy skins to make them look cool and whatever, and like show off that you have money.
Okay.
That you waste on this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, so the new skin came out, and with one of the abilities, if you have the game in colorblind mode, the ability is invisible. Like you can't see it.
Oh.
Because with the skin and how they did it, it just made it so you couldn't see it.
Yeah.
If you had it in colorblind mode. So like tons of people were getting super mad because like, how the heck are they killing me? Because I can't, you know, it's like you can't see.
Because they're colorblind and they're like, like either I don't see anything.
Yeah. Either like they're colorblind or they just have it on the colorblind setting.
It's cool they have colorblind mode though.
Yeah.
A lot of games do that. That I know at least. Katamari doesn't do it. So
but
you wouldn't be able to see the.
They weren't able to see the ability, so I mean that's kind of funny.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's interesting to those things you have to think of when you're making a game, and making stuff for games. Like you got to think of what will this affect, and things like color blindness are definitely not the thing that beat you the first. And stuff.
Well, another thing I remember back when Xbox released their Kinect.
Yeah.
And it wasn't able to pick up people with darker skin.
Yeah, that's right. Everybody said it was racist.
Yeah.
No, it's
so
just,
like
it's just had limits to itself, I guess.
Just in my opinion, it's kind of funny.
I think it's funny.
It's sad.
I think it's funny that people got more upset about it than they should have been. Like, as if it's not like the developers were like, "Yeah, we're racist. We don't want black people to be seen."
Yeah.
But like, I'm like, it doesn't make sense, but it's funny. Because that's what happens in technology sometimes. Yeah. Things that you don't mean to happen, and it's whatever. Gets fixed as time goes on, I guess.
Yeah.
They probably should have tested it on dark-skinned people, though. That probably means that their company, they don't have very many or any at all.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the thing that.
So the moral of the story: Microsoft is racist.
They don't hire.
That's why you buy PlayStation.
Yeah.
PlayStation all the way.
That's exactly why you buy.
And that's why we support.
Not because PlayStation is good at all, but just because Microsoft's
they're not racist. Yeah.
Microsoft. I mean, PlayStation could be the worst company in the world, but it doesn't matter. Just buy it because
as long as they're not racist. Yeah.
Actually, PlayStation's great.
It is.
PlayStation. And that's what we're playing right now.
Yeah, most of the games we play are either Nintendo or PlayStation.
Yeah, I have an Xbox original one,
Yeah.
and I have an Xbox 360, and you have an Xbox One.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever played a game. I've kind of turned on my Xbox original. And then my Xbox 360, I don't think I actually have any games for it. I've never turned it on. I recently bought it, like, last year, I think. Well, I mean, that's recent for me, right now. But, I mean, I haven't had time to play it because I want to play other games that, like, you know, I have. And I mostly play, like, my PS3 or PS2. So I just haven't had any reason to go play my Xbox or Xbox 360, just unless, like, there's a game on it that, like, I don't have on, like, PlayStation.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, with PlayStation, there's so many more and better exclusives than Xbox.
It's hard because it's hard to make me really want Xbox when I can. There's a lot of really good ones. It's not just that like PlayStation has a lot of exclusives. They have really good
ones, yeah.
Which have been like nominated for Game of the Year and whatnot, like Horizon Zero Dawn and stuff. And I have it and I've been playing it. And it's awesome. And you know, there's times where you can't get that as much. And Xbox One had a hard time at the beginning of their like its lifespan. It's doing a lot better now, especially with the Xbox One X. It's a lot more powerful than the PS4 Pro. And hopefully that'll make it so a lot of developers want to develop for it. I hope not exclusively totally, just because I have my PlayStation and I like to play it and I want games for it. But at the same time, it makes me happy at least that Xbox is going forward, because if Xbox is going forward, that usually means the game industry is, because it's built on competition. Oh, this house wasn't here earlier. This is where that weird guy was in that.
Yeah, in the cage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fun stuff.
So I mean I should play. I want to play a little more Xbox and stuff just so I get like a little more associated with it. Just because it's not. It's like. It's something I'm just not. And Sega is kind of like that too. I have a Genesis and I have a Dreamcast. I haven't played a whole lot of my Dreamcast. I should more. I have a good amount. I have a few games for it. Usually the better games like Shenmue and Sonic Adventure and whatnot. And I just haven't played much of it. But I should. And my Genesis I played a lot of. I got it when I was little. We got it from like Goodwill for like a few bucks. Nice. My mom's like, "Oh, Sega Genesis." She didn't know I don't know if she knew what it was. And she got it for us, and we got a bunch. We got there was like a basket of games that someone brought that didn't want them anymore. It's probably the same person that brought the console, but we played that thing a lot. I love the Genesis. I don't like it as much as the Super Nintendo, but I like it a lot. I'm very much I'll admit it, not to the extent of some people, but I am a PlayStation and Nintendo fanboy.
Yeah.
I'm not the kind of person that's going to tell everyone, oh, it's better.
Even though it is.
I believe that I like it better, personally. I don't think either's better. I think all companies stand on their, have really good things about them, especially with the Switch out now and stuff. Like, the Switch is, like, even though I love the PS4, and that was one that you and I, through high school, when it was being announced to come out and stuff, we were all in that, trying to figure out, like, what's it going to be like, and stuff. But with the Switch, I don't think I've ever been more excited to for, like, a new idea for a console, like it being on the go and stuff like that. Like it's a both a home and a on the go console, or not a mobile or a portable console. And so it's really exciting to see that, and especially since now Nintendo's kind of coming back, because they haven't been doing so well with the Wii U. They haven't been doing terribly, just compared to the other companies. They haven't been doing as hot. And so it's sad to see, because Nintendo, like single-handedly brought the video game industry back. And you guys maybe have heard, at least some of the older viewers have probably heard, know about the crash of '83. And Nintendo single-handedly brought it back. And so there's a lot of like that disrespect for Nintendo that bothers me. because people forget that Nintendo literally like there would be no game industry as we know it today, in the way that we know it today, if there wasn't Nintendo. And so it's weird, like, you know, people get like, oh, Nintendo just doesn't know what they're doing, or they don't know how to make, you know, things or games, and they make a lot better games than a lot of companies do right now. Especially like, you know, Mario Odyssey just came out recently, and then so did and the Breath of the Wild came out earlier this year, and they're still making phenomenal games, like games again that are probably going to win
Nobel Peace Prize.
Nobel Peace Prize. Oh goodness, trees.
Oh my.
Game of the year.
Looks like you have an afro.
Yeah, it does. A little afro. Oh, I can go there now. And so I have a lot of respect for Nintendo. I absolutely love Nintendo. I have an NES and a Super Nintendo, and I have an N64 and stuff.
Do you have all of them except for the Switch?
I have all of them except for the Switch and the Wii U. I play your Wii U.
That's true.
But that's about it. Because I haven't wanted to buy one. Mostly one because I want to get a Switch.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of the games that are really good on the Wii U that are on the Switch, and also I can just play your Wii U if I want to. But yeah, no, I have every one of them, every home console except for the. Oh, it might be the last level actually. I remember this, and things were really big, and this might be it actually.
Yeah.
Maybe we're gonna end up at a good place. Anyways, so yeah, and so I love Nintendo. I have every PlayStation console, I believe, except for the Vita, which is fine, I guess. Yeah. I don't want to spend my money on a Vita until it's a lot cheaper. It's sad because Vita is a really cool console. Like it's pretty powerful for a handheld, and it's really powerful for a handheld and stuff. But just developing for it was kind of dumb, and not a lot of games came out for it, which is kind of sad. But there are a lot of really good games for it. So at some point, I want to have it. This won't be anytime soon. I grew up with PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 was the thing that I originally played games on. PS1 as well, because you can play PS1 games on your PS2. So I grew up with like Jak and Daxter, Mega Man, and stuff. My dad and I would play tons of PS2. So PlayStation to me just means a lot more, and that is partly nostalgia based. I don't feel that way with Xbox, and probably never will. It's just not the same. The Xbox One X, though, is pretty impressive to me, and I do really like it. I don't like it in the same way I like PlayStation, because PlayStation, there's a lot of things about it that I like with. I love its layout and how it runs games. It's not as confusing as Xbox. Xbox can sometimes just be kind of weird about how it handles what games you choose to play and stuff. It's like, and like I don't have as much of an interest in the whole. It's your living room media center. It's
all in one.
I mean, like, I love TV and I love movies, but like when I want to buy a console, I want to be focused on the games in the console, and Xbox One failed at a lot of that at the beginning. So to me, and I didn't buy a PS4 Pro until way into its lifespan, the PS4 lifespan actually. So even then, though, I'm like, yeah, I'll get a PS4. I was actually debating on whether I wanted to do that or Xbox One, because I knew Xbox One S came out at that time when I bought it, and I knew that there were going to be a lot of more good games for it. But honestly, a lot of the exclusives for Xbox aren't really exclusives as much as they come out for PC and stuff, and I can play them. Like Cuphead was one that was really frustrating to me. I was really wishing that came on the PS4. That would have been.
I feel like it's going to eventually.
Maybe at some point. It has to. It's a phenomenal game. I love it. I was playing with my cousin a lot. Earlier this year, when it came out during around Thanksgiving, and it's great.
I have it on PC. It's so much fun.
I've been wanting to get it. It's so hard.
Yeah.
But when you're playing co-op, even though it is more like difficult because it's harder to really pay attention, just because there's so much going on. It's way more fun, and it keeps you more engaged and wanting to play it. And it's one of the hardest games I've ever played, and I've played, I'm almost done with Super Meat Boy, and I have Dark Souls and stuff, and Bloodborne. So it's a difficult game, and I know I'm comparing it to Dark Souls and stuff. A lot of people do that. I don't think it's very similar. The only thing is that it's hard, and and it's kind of funny because a lot of people who didn't play very many retro games they kind of compare it to Dark Souls just because to them they're like, oh, it's a hard game, so it must be like Dark Souls because Dark Souls is, you know, the quintessential hard game. And to me, it's kind of weird to say that just because, you know, a lot of games that are really hard came out for like the NES and stuff. So to me, like it's closer, and actually was originally built to be a lot like those, you know, original run and gun games that were really difficult, like Contra and stuff like that. But a lot of people compare it to Dark Souls, and it isn't anything like Dark Souls, except for that it's hard and you have to really pay attention to your enemies and learn their patterns and stuff like that. So it's not. I don't. It's funny. It's weird when people compare them. I've been rambling on. I can give you a chance.
All good. Oh, we got 4 minutes left of this series.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you ever want us to play any more Katamari games, please let us know. We'll make sure to sometime get maybe Katamari Forever and We Love Katamari for the PS3. And I have Katamari on the PSP, but we can't record that. It's in Japanese, so it's a Japanese exclusive that I bought from a convention. We were at the Retro Gaming Expo, and I bought that. If you guys are ever, you guys know that we said this earlier that we live in Oregon. And so if you guys, I didn't go this year. I wish I did. I just wasn't able to. But we like going to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. Sometimes we'll be there. Sometimes we won't be. If we are next year, we'll let you guys know on the channel, and you guys can definitely meet us there. We'd love to, you know, meet people that are fans. We love the expo.
Sign some signatures.
Yeah, sure. No, totally. Like it would be great to, you know, meet up with people and just stuff. And it's a phenomenal time. And if you've never heard of it, the Portland Retro Gaming Expo is one of the biggest. I don't think the biggest, but like one of the biggest.
One of the biggest, yeah.
Retro gaming expos in the United States. It happens in October, late October, in Portland at the Portland Expo Center, in Oregon, of course, not Portland, Maine. And it's a great, it's a fun thing to go to. You can go like trade games, find games, you find artwork that people make and they sell about games. Just everything's about 80s, 90s, and games and stuff, and just have fun with friends and get to learn new things. It's a whole weekend experience. Yeah, a lot of fun. I like expos. I want to visit more than just the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, but there's not a whole lot that I go to otherwise. Mainly because we're out here in the middle of nowhere, going to college.
We are, though.
But anyways, so it becomes difficult to really go there. Like, going to the Seattle ones would be fun, because Seattle does a lot of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I would love to go to, like, the anime cons, like Sakura Con and whatnot, for anime stuff. We should cosplay sometime.
Cosplay?
Yeah, we should cosplay for, like, for the Retro Gaming Expo or something.
Alright, goes Ness.
Goes Ness? That's the easiest one.
Exactly.
People do it because it's so easy. It's just, you just get a baseball cap and you get a striped shirt and shorts. You're good to go. Get your sneakers. So,
I think you should go as the King of the Cosmos.
Oh, no. You should. Well, no, yeah, you should be the prince, and I'll be King of the Cosmos. I don't know. Okay. Both. I don't know. Either of us could be either. Well, that'd be pretty great if we did that. The thing that's funny about being the prince though is you look so lanky.
Yeah,
because you're of course, like, your proportions are different than his.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny. You just be like, it'd be kind of creepy. It'd be like a normal human being that your realistic face would stick out of his bodysuit.
Cube thing, yeah.
Oh, it'd be weird. It'd be so weird.
Oh, we got 10 seconds left.
Let's go.
It doesn't already work.
I can't. Yeah, it's hard.
Come on, make it a 50. 50 meters.
Oh, I could have totally done it. Sorry, guys. All right. So
Royal Rainbow. That's
what it was. So, as we figured out that it was finally Royal Rainbow in the last episode, thanks for watching our Katamari show. It's been fun. Make sure you tune in to our next series with Parker and I. You'll get to see what it is. It'll be a lot of fun. So tune in next. This is next Sunday. This will be coming out on Wednesday. So next Sunday, and we'll come up with our new series.
Yeah,
it'll be a lot of fun. Join in, and if you want, we also have some other series going on. Probably Pokemon Fire Red's still going on, and whatever Parker and Jake are playing right now. Probably
There's
they kind of switch around
different
a lot,
things,
so we
yeah.
don't know what'll be coming out then. So Dad was gonna go to space. Ooh, sorry, I just kind of skipped the story. But anyways, thanks for watching. Tune in next time, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out.
We love you.
No homo though.
Yeah,
no homo.
At least not entirely.
Oh.
I don't know. Right, down, left, right.
Circle, square.